It's a mental battle with Virgo. Virgo's like these guys are chess and not checkers. You gotta understand who you dealing with. You gotta understand who you dealing with. You dealing with Virgo man. You know, I'm telling y'all what I know. Even the low vibrational ones. You know what I'm saying? You gotta them the worst ones really, because they really know how to use, you know what I'm saying, the intellect to get over on people. You know. Now I would say low vibrational Virgos will really I think they do play a lot more mind games than I can say regular Virgo. Just like low vibrational men can play a lot of mind games with women. What it do, family? It's your boy, the minister, the Reverend Jay Whitfield Inspired, is coming back at you once again with another video. All right, y'all know I gotta do the church announcements. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button because we're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Y'all know that's the goal for the month. Right now we're like 9,950-ish. So please do that. Support me, support the channel as we grow. And I want to thank everybody for supporting me as I expand the topics on the channel. I've been telling y'all for a while I'm going to be expanding the topic. So I'm here to inspire and give people a perspective of life, love, health, and relationship, and self-help from a man's perspective, a minister's perspective, and a Virgo perspective. And I think people can learn from the things that I have to say. And I hope you do. So today's topic, man, it's going to be a very, very interesting one. A lot of people have been asking me about this, and I've been seeing a lot in the comments, and I do read the comments and things like that. So y'all be nice in the comments, okay? I don't mind disagreements, but y'all be nice. Play nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to your boy. But I understand. I don't mind disagreements, though. I don't. You know, because I don't expect everybody to agree. But anyway, Virgo men and mind games. That's what we're talking about today. Virgo men and mind games. And I got some stuff written down, so I'm going to be looking up and down. You know, these are things you need to know. Do Virgo men play mind games? Are they involved in mind games? Because a lot of ladies like, oh, they got a lot of mind games going on. I've been told this personally. You know, and I just want to break it down because I think it's an interesting topic. And yes, this is another Virgo topic. You know, I like to break it down because I am a Virgo, for those who don't know. Okay, Virgo men and mind games. One thing you got to realize that is, I always have to say this. Virgo is ruled by what? The planet Mercury. What does Mercury control? What is Mercury over? Communication, right? Virgo is what? Virgo is a mutable sign. That means it is very adaptive. Virgos are intelligent people, right? So with them being in communication, adaptable, and intelligent, you know, and they mentally stimulate things like that, they know how to work their way around stuff. This is why people say, these guys play mind games. But we're going to break it down. So, Virgo, what you need to know is that Virgos are smooth talkers. You know, most Virgo men and women can talk their way just about out of anything because they are intelligent, they are thinkers. And this is what they do all day long. They think. And when they can't get out of something, they get frustrated. So if they get bogged down, they're going to use their intellect to get out of it. And this is where the mind games come into play. And how does these mind games show up, right? They can make you feel confused. You know what I'm saying? They can make you feel like lost. They can make you feel like what you said you didn't say or it isn't true. Or they're going to really make you think about what you say. You know, they're going to make you do that because these guys don't like to get caught up in nothing. You know, now, their first instinct is not to play mind games. To me, in my opinion, it's more of a defense mechanism. You know, it's more defense mechanism or somebody trying to like embarrass them and things like that. They're not necessarily going to get loud. You know, they're going to get you intellectually, mentally. You know, just how Virgos are. They're thinkers. They're strategic. You know, they're strategic people. So, you know, so you may want to talk things out with Virgo men, okay? When they got these mind games going on, when you feel like something's happening, you really need to talk and be clear about what's going on because you can find yourself losing. You know what I'm saying? And them being some smooth talkers, man. Y'all heard me say in another video, man. They can talk you out a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna go there. You know, I'm not gonna go there because this is a family show, and you know, God ain't pleased with that. You know what I'm saying? So, Again, these are intelligent people, intelligent beings, so they use their mind for everything. You know, they use their mind for everything. And then, like I said, them being mutable, they can adapt to the things that you say. You know, don't try to... A Virgo man is rarely tricked into things. Even if he is tricked into things, he's gonna feel it like in his heart and his soul. Because men have instinct, like women have intuition, and it's very, very powerful, right? And another thing Virgos like to do, they like to argue. Well, they don't mind arguing and debating, but they do try to avoid confrontation, right? Now you get them into an argument or debate, they're gonna go, and they're gonna go all day, all night to prove their point. They will take it to the grave. They will die on the sword, or I would say they will fall on the sword to prove their point. They really will. You ever seen somebody like, yo, just let it go, man? You don't have to prove your point. They will prove their point. They will fall on the sword. You know. Now I won't say this is not necessarily a mind game, but it's a mental battle with Virgos. Virgos like these guys are chess and not checkers. You gotta understand who you're dealing with. You gotta understand who you're dealing with. You're dealing with Virgo man. You know, I'm telling y'all what I know. Even the low vibrational ones. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, them the worst ones, really, because they really know how to use, you know what I'm saying, the intellect to get over on people. You know, now I would say low vibrational Virgos will really, I think they do play a lot more mind games than I can say regular Virgos. Just like low vibrational men can play a lot of mind games with women, more so than just men who ain't really on that energy. It's all about using who you are, you know, in a positive or negative way. So if you didn't know low vibration Virgos, they would play a lot of mind games. But you know, most time Virgos is, again, like I said in another video, it has to be provoked. You know, a lot of times when things are happening to them, these things have to be provoked, and then that's what's doing. But you gotta, it's a mental battle, it's a mental war. Reverse psychology. You know, they can use reverse psychology on you. Be like, wait a minute, do I want that? You know, they might convince you that you want something that you don't want, or you don't want to do something that you do want to do. You know, these guys are talkers, man. I'm telling you, because this is why, because they listen carefully at what you say. You know, they pay attention to you all day long, like a cat. You know, they understand your mannerisms. They understand how you move. These guys are like stealth. They in stealth mode, like ninjas. You know, and they're like, when you least expect it. These guys know. They don't say it now. They don't talk about it. The Virgos are very reserved. They don't talk about these things. They're not the braggadocious type. Some are. Y'all know I don't speak in absolutes. Straight up my little chain right here. Y'all can see my power, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like history month. But anyway, they're not really still the braggadocious type. The sun going down. I hope y'all can still see me. They're not still the braggadocious type. They let the work speak for themselves, but they do pay attention. They do pay attention to everything that you do. So when y'all get to these moments of disagreement, let's say disagreement, you know, they ready. They ready. It's very hard to win an argument with a Virgo. But let me tell you what signs that meet their match in Virgo when it comes to like mind games or just intellectual. I would say Geminis, in my experience. And then y'all might have different experience, you know what I'm saying? This is not absolute. Geminis, Cancers, and Capricorns. Sometimes Pisces. But Cancers, because Cancers are very emotional, but their intuition is very strong. A Cancer. In my opinion, dealing with women in different signs, a Cancer's intuition is through the roof. Y'all know I made a video about Cancer and Virgo compatibility. And in fact, the compatibility videos are coming, by the way. I know y'all asking about it. You know, I got y'all. You know, I hope that sunlight back there ain't too much for y'all. All right. That light was killing me. I had to do something about it. But anyway, Cancers, I think that's what I was saying. Their intuition is very strong. And when Virgo men kind of meet up with them, you know, they go toe for toe, you know. But it's very important that y'all know this about Virgo men. The next thing, let me see what else I got written down over here. Oh, another thing, you know, so Virgo men, they would challenge you mentally, right? They will challenge you and test you. Again, these guys are very, very intelligent. They're very smart. And so they're going to challenge you mentally. And some people will say those are mind games, but they actually do this with everybody, no matter who it is, men, women, family, you know what I'm saying? They're going to challenge you mentally and make you really stand on what you say, stand on what you believe. If you kind of coming at them, if you're challenging them, they're going to challenge you. You know, they're going to play mental gymnastics with you. So you just have to know this about these guys, how they operate, you know. And I'm telling y'all this so y'all can know how they operate. This is how they operate, mainly with everybody, and not just women. I know I know it seems like it's just women, but I'm bringing this up because I'm talking about relationships. They really do this with everybody, but they will challenge you mentally. You know, like for example, me and some of my homeboys. You know, I'm in a fellas group on Facebook with my homeboys, and we go back and forth all the time about all different type of topics. And I tell you, sometimes we be having like 4-hour debates about things, and I be going at them mentally. They be going back. It be fair now. We be going in, but you know, that's just an example of how they challenge you mentally. You know, a lot of times they don't talk. You know, Virgos are the ones who listen twice, speak once. Kind of with the old thing, measure twice, cut once. They're very strategic about what they say and what they do. You know, they're not quick to speak. They are slow to speak and quick to listen. You know, because they're not the ones, they don't like, I got to say something. No. You know, so by the time they do speak, they speaking with authority, they speaking with assurance. So, you know, but when they do speak, you need to be clear. Y'all need to be clear about, you know, just whatever y'all talking about, whatever's going on. You need to be clear. There need to be some clarity, you know, because we do like to avoid, and I would admit, we like to avoid conversations, topics, because sometimes it gets uncomfortable for us. You know, it gets a little unreal, and that's something we do need to work on. We need to improve on just talk about those real conversations, hard conversations, because they got to be talked about eventually. You know. So we tend to avoid just real conversations, man, you know, because we know we have to answer real questions, you know, and just be real. And we try to slip our way out of it. So ladies, don't let them slip out of it. Just be clear, be direct, you know. And another thing, you don't necessarily, I hear a lot of ways say this, you don't necessarily be knowing how Virgo men feel, because one, we are reserved, we're introverts, and we don't like to talk. And we have like a poker face all the time, so you really don't know. And the crazy thing is, you can be feeling like he don't like you, he don't care, and all those things, and he be secretly in love with you. Y'all heard me say this before, you know. Or you don't know because he feel like he don't know what you feel, you know. And Virgos are kind of accustomed to women making moves and stuff like that, making the first move. You know, it's a lot, you know. And a lot of times things come off as a surprise to you. And to him, they be like, well, I thought you didn't care. I thought you didn't care. You know, it become a battle of, I thought this and I thought that, you know. So don't let that happen. But pay attention to the things that they say, you know. Pay attention to the things that they say, man, because this will definitely help you in your dealings with Virgo men, because a man's word should mean something. You know, this is how it is. In my opinion, man's word should mean something. You got to stick to your word, you know. But to help counter these mind games, you got to be direct. You got to be direct. You got to be clear. Be short and to the point. Don't be too long-winded. You know, say what you mean to the ladies when you talk to him. Say what you mean what you say, you know, and work through these things. Talk to him in a more logical way and not an emotional way. You know, I'm not telling you to be a man because you're not a man. You are a woman. And I'm not telling you to disregard your feelings because your feelings are valid. But what I am telling you to, I'm just giving you strategies on how to deal with these guys. Every sign is different, you know. These guys, and men in general, are just logical, so emotions kind of shut them down. So to counter that, just lay it out A, B, C. You know, it helps a lot. And a lot of times, you know, we don't, you know, like I said, the confrontation, man, we tend to avoid confrontation and stuff like that. And when we do that, we use our mind. But Virgos are very, very mental, man. You know, and it's important that y'all know this because you're not tripping. You know, you just got to be ready if you want to date a Virgo, man. And another thing, I know Virgos are not for everybody. And I have to say this often. Nobody's perfect. Virgo's not perfect. So, and I'm not saying that they are or we are. All I am doing is breaking down how they are, the mechanics of how they work. You can disagree or agree with them. You can want to date them or not. That's on you. But I'm just breaking it down to you, to let you know how they work, their modes of operation, you know, and things like that, you know, and, you know, take that how you want to. But, hey, leave in the comments of sometimes you felt like Virgo playing mind games, you know, and mind games can go with manipulation. I made a whole video about manipulative Virgos. They are more on the low vibrational side, you know, because there are some that are very manipulative out there. And sometimes I guess manipulation and mind games can go hand in hand. It can go, you know. But hey, the stuff I say, in my opinion, I think it should help you to counter when men in general do this, you know, just so you can know, you know. These are just tools and ways, in my opinion. Yeah, there have definitely been times where I played mind games with women in particular. I most definitely did. Y'all know me. I like to be transparent on here. I don't like to be the ones pointing fingers saying this and that. But I have been. You know, I don't like doing it though. But I can do it with anybody, not just like women. Like the time I did mind games, it's more so like school. You know what I'm saying? Get these papers done and things like that. Debates. You know, that sort of thing. You know, I got some stories. I got a story. I think I told it on the channel before. I gotta go back and look to see if I did. I got a story of the time I lied to a young lady, man. You know, and that's not my MO. I don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? But this was years and years ago. I just got so caught up, man. And I mean, the premise of it basically, I was spending time with another young lady, and I said I wasn't. You know, she got caught up, and I was like, yo, I was so terrified. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, and I was just like, some type of way I got out of it, yo. I was like, yo, I don't know how I got out of that, but I was terrified, you know. But I was kind of doing some mental gymnastics. Not proud of it though, you know. And you know, I went back later and you know, kind of just confessed to it, you know, because I felt bad. I like, you know, I'm not here for that. I'm not here to like try to make it feel bad. Just be real, be honest. You know what I'm saying? You know. And I felt better. You know, I thought I was really honest. Like, yo, you know what? This is what really happened. And I think that's just the way to go. You know, that's what a man should be honest, whatever it may be. But we had the ability. But anyway, video got too long. Compatibility. Somebody help me. I can't say it. Compatibility videos coming next week. Y'all pray for me, please. It's your boy, the Minister, the Reverend J. Whitfield Inspires. Like, share, subscribe. 10,000, baby. We out.